Two specific things from a legal point of view. The court specifying that it is not mandatory for ED officers to declare at the time of arrest what grounds or what charges an accused person is being detained under. And number two, it's also not necessary to give the enforcement certificate information report or the ECIR or a copy of the complaint to the accused, because the court has today ruled that it's an internal document of the Enforcement Directorate. Does this go against rights of the accused as has been enshrined in the CRPC and the IPC?
Yeah, thank you. The courts have actually held slightly differently. In a more nuanced manner, what the court has held is that the ED officials are not actually police. So therefore, the ECIR is not really an FIR, which is supposed to be in public domain. Now, once the ECIR is not in public domain, it is not incumbent upon them to provide the ECIR to the accused. However, what the court has also held to safeguard the rights of the accused, and which we must concentrate on, is that the accused, when he is produced before the special magistrate under PMLA, the special magistrate could inform the accused about the ECIR and the contents thereof. So it's not as if the accused has no rights, or it's not as if not providing the ECIR goes against the constitutional rights of an accused.
But at the time of in normal crimes, can I just bring in, as a comparison? Let's forget PMLA for a moment. In normal crimes, if you're arrested for murder, if you're arrested for road accident, whatever, in normal crimes, when you're arrested, isn't a suspect or an accused told at the time of arrest that these are the charges you're being arrested for?
So yes, so he would be told that these are the grounds of arrest, and similar would be in the case of an arrest in PMLA as well. The court has not actually held that the accused will not be told of the grounds of arrest. He would be informed orally by the arresting official of the grounds of arrest. However, the ECIR would not be given to him. That's really what the court has held today. And in fact, it's developing jurisprudence, because the court has also left many questions open in the matter, since the matter would be also before a larger bench. So it's really not correct to say that the accused would not be informed of the grounds of arrest. He would be, in fact. Only difference is the issue involved was whether the accused would be given a copy of the ECIR. The court has said no, that is not mandatory, since it's an ED internal document.
Let me also go across to Chandrashekhar Nene, political analyst who's joining us. All governments at some point of time or the other have been accused of using agencies like the CBI and the ED. When the UPA was in power in 2012-13, the Supreme Court, no less, had famously remarked that the CBI is like a caged parrot. At that time, there was the famous moniker of the CBI being the Congress Bureau of Investigation. So it isn't correct or fair that only one government is facing the charge of using agencies like the CBI, IT or ED, because all governments at varying points of time have used these agencies to settle political scores.
No, Zaka, what we have to actually discern here is who are actually the accused people in this case. They are one of the very powerful people in this country. If you were to try them in the normal ordinary courts, they would not be able to be tried also because of their power. That's perhaps the reason why Supreme Court has granted enormous powers to the PMLA authorities, to the ED authorities, to arrest without proper intimation and things like that. What we must be reeling here, what are we talking here is about the rights of the accused. Take the case of the rights of the people who have been defrauded by these great people. The Congress Party's funds, for example, the funds were generated by the common Congress workers. They have been defrauded. What about the rights of those common Congress workers? We are not talking about that at all. I would like to point out something here actually, that from the very country where Sonia Antonio Maino belongs to, Italy, in the year 62 before the birth of Christ, there was a ruler called Julius Caesar, and he has specifically said that Julius Caesar's wife has to be above suspicion. What it means that the leader has a special responsibility to remain above suspicion. We would have expected the leaders to come forward and say, investigate us, whatever you want to investigate, because we have done nothing wrong. Instead of that, they are going on the streets and telling people that no, the investigation should stop. These courts are wrong, the rule is wrong, ED is wrong, everything is wrong. Except when ED was trying Satyendra Narayan in Delhi, ED was right because Congress itself has praised ED. Don't you see a kind of double standards going here?
Okay.
I mean, that's what I really want to point out here.